Welcome back to the Metaphysical Tea. I'm Tess.
And I'm Bri.
And today we have Kelsey. We're so excited. So, Kelsey, you have been listening to the podcast?
I have. Big fan.
Yay! We love her. So you know a little bit about human design.
I do.
And astrology. Yeah? A little bit. Okay, perfect. And she's in our world, so we know her pretty well. Right? Pretty well. I mean, not everything, but this will still be fun because we don't know you well enough to know this.
Yes.
And then I wrote down some placements in her astro chart so we could dig into that too, because that's where Bri and I started, was astro, and we love it.
You took notes on me.
Well, I took so many notes on you. Well, what I like to do is put it out here so that you can take this home.
Oh,
You'll have the video, but it's nice to have, like, the write-out.
Thank you for stalking me.
You're welcome. Okay, so here we go. So, Kelsey, you're a manifesting generator. Did you know that?
No.
Okay, that's what Bri is, too.
Like it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, man-gens and generators are the only two types that create their own energy. So, all three of us create our own energy. So, we're all going to be, like, jacked up after this. Just kidding. We don't absorb each other's. We just have it. So, as long as you're doing what you love, you're going to feel super energized. If you feel low energy or you feel like just blah, you're off track.
Okay. Misaligned.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because your gut is like what fires you up, and so that's all about your desires.
That seems accurate.
Perfect. So also imagine that you have a 3-foot aura around your body, and anything you say yes to is what you're manifesting. So if you say yes to stuff you don't want to do, you're telling the universe, I want more of that. Does that track?
Yes, it does.
Right. And this is for generators and manifesting generators, if you're either one, which we make up 70% of the world between the two of us. So that's a lot of people who have accidentally been trained to be people pleasers. And so when we unlearn that and we start saying yes to things we actually want, we get energy and we get lit up.
I have people pleasing problems.
Yeah.
So this makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you know that.
Yes.
Pretty big.
I love being
It
a
is
yes
big.
man, and I hate it.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
I was
good.
too. I'm sure you were too, right? Yeah. It's really a thing for generators and man-gens. We accidentally get programmed as children because we do something we don't want to do, and then we get praised for it. And so then in our mind, we're like, oh, that's how I get, like, people being proud of me, is to do something I don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And then we bring it into our adult life and can't figure out why we can't manifest anything we want because we're saying yes to a bunch of crap we don't want.
Our energy's pulled everywhere instead of where we want it.
Yes.
I've read so many books about just actually you're a better person by saying no to things and
really
saying
good.
yes to the right things.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, and for you, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
And what I really love about human design is when you understand your energy type, you can take other people's information and go, that resonates. Oh, wait, that's not really for me. Because there's so many things we get told that's like as a whole supposed to be true, and it's not true for some energy types. But that is true for you.
Okay, that's why that makes sense.
That's why it resonated so much, right?
Okay.
And then now this is the difference. So manifesting generators, you guys have 2 opportunities to decide. So if, let's say the 3 of us go on a trip and then there's a manifester with us, because you guys are a hybrid of a generator and a manifester. If the manifester gets up, goes on a run, calls and is like, you guys want to come? If we all say yes, now that I said yes, I'm going. Like, I'm committed, I'm in, I'm going no matter what. You guys go, yeah. And then you decide if you actually want to.
Do I have the shoes? Do I have the right shoes for this?
Yes. But if you think you have to finish what you start, you take yourself out of alignment because you guys aren't meant to. You're supposed to do lots of different things. You're supposed to have lots of different likes and wants and experiences. And you can't do it if you have to finish what you start.
Oh, I'm bad at consistency sometimes. Like,
You're not bad at consistency. You're a manifesting generator.
okay,
like
let's
that.
reframe that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
Has that played true for you? Like, it's helpful to know.
I see it as like, when you're in an extroverted state and you say yes, and then you get back into your introverted state and you're regretting the yeses in your extroverted state because now you have to go be in that energy. And
Yes.
I just think we're like doing this maybe like oscillating a little bit more than maybe some of the other ones. And that could be a gate, that could be other things, but that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, no,
like,
you're totally
said
right.
yes in an extroverted state so many times, gotten home and been like, nope,
No.
I don't.
And you should
Stay
honor that.
home, honey.
And you should
Yeah.
honor that.
That makes sense.
So you also, your your personality type is a 6-2. So this one, Kylie's a 6-2 also.
Okay.
So 6-2s, one thing I found, this isn't a textbook thing, it doesn't have to be true, but almost every 6-2 I've ever run into had a really hard younger life. Is that a thing?
Not trauma, but
Yeah, just like
know.
hard.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Teenage, hard teenage.
Okay,
Not
perfect.
childhood.
Perfect.
But yeah.
Okay. So the reason I believe that is that 6-2s are here to become the person they wish they had when they were young. So whoever, even if your parents were great, whoever you wish you had, whoever, like maybe there was like a friend's parent or like
mentor
a
of some
coach.
kind.
Yeah. And you were like, man, that person really helps me. That person like really helps me like get through to them. They get
Yes.
through to me or they get me.
Because as a teenager, you don't want your parents to talk to you.
No,
no, you need someone
exactly.
else. Anyone
Yes.
else
Yes. Do you know who that person was when you were young?
that I connected to the most?
Like looked up to, like maybe thought like, gosh, I wish I had that as a like role model.
Or an ideal.
I don't know. I did have, like, my grandma and I were tight.
Okay,
so, like,
yeah.
that was someone that was a mentor, and, like, she
I love
is
that.
for me, so, yes.
I love that. So you're here to become the person that you wish you had. So if there's traits that you wish your parents had, or there's traits you wish that your grandma had or mentors had,
Yeah.
that you're like, man, if they could have just understood me on this level, that's who you're here to become.
I think that a lot. I think for, like, I always think, teenage me would love to have someone that was more on the business route to show
Yes!
me entrepreneurship.
There you go.
Show me
There
that,
it is.
hey, you can do other things in life. Because I graduated during COVID, so that was really
Wow.
a low point
Wow.
to
Yeah.
finish
For sure.
high school, be like, I'm going to college. The world's ending.
The world's ending.
The world's ending. So
Yeah.
that was I wish I had someone that had, like, optimism at the time, but nobody had optimism at that time. It was rough for
You gotta be that.
everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel a lot more optimistic now and like so positive compared
love
to that phase.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good. So that's good. So the other thing is, if you have a 6 in your profile, you have 3 stages of life. So it makes a lot of sense that your teenagers were trash.
Yeah.
Trash is a word we like.
I like that too.
Okay, so anyone with a 6 in their profile has 3 stages of life. So age 0 to 30, which you are
24.
24. Okay, so you're
there.
getting there. Yeah. It's just a shit show.
Nice.
It's just kind of a disaster.
Good.
And it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So I have a 6 in my profile too, and it tracks.
Sweet.
But
Something
then
to look forward to.
but from 30 to 50, you start taking all that data and going, hold on, how can I use this to create the life I want? How can I use all this knowledge and all this experience and all these crazy things that I did to make it work for me? And then at 50, you become the role model, because 6 is the role model number. So you're here and meant to be a role model. But for a 6-2, the first number is how you feel, and the second number is how people see you. So the 6-2 can have a little bit of turmoil in the beginning, because you probably feel inside of you that you're a role model. If you don't yet, you will later, because you're still pretty young.
I feel like it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you start bringing it out and going like, I know I'm supposed to be a role model. And then when people don't see you as it, you're like, hello, I'm a role model. Like, look at me. But just see yourself as one,
Yeah.
and the world will start to see it.
I think that's why I'm getting into content creation and enjoying
Good.
being on camera more, because I feel like there's something in me that's like, I have something to say, but I'm still forming my personality around it.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
what I want to share. So
I
it's
love
in
that.
there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
This is motivating.
And okay, I love this because Kel's a 6-2.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And I was just thinking, like, this is a great way to show that it doesn't always have to be, like, something traumatic or crazy. Like, it's because I feel like parents, when they have a 6-2, they're like, what do you mean their childhood was hard? But it's not that it was bad. It was just that they create their own chaos, you know?
I did.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was like listening to you talk about it, and one way that I've seen it come out with my son is having a high ideal of, maybe it's not parent, but some kind of mentor, and thinking, how come I didn't get that? Or how come I don't have that in my life? Like, it doesn't even have to be a specific person that you're like, oh, I wish that was my parent. But it's having high ideals for the people who are in your immediate surroundings. So teachers, parents. That's how I've seen it play out with Cal.
Yes.
And as a parent feeling like, oh, I am not what this child is sort of like seeking, but that's okay because we're not supposed to be everything for our kids.
No.
That's true.
And he chose you for a reason, because he did choose you. Yeah.
And having wisdom, what you're talking about, the 6-2 balance, having wisdom and feeling like, how come people aren't seeking me for that? I'm better at that than Joe. Or, like, I've literally heard that come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But he's just louder than me or something.
He's pretty reserved in old soul energy.
Okay, so people look up to him for that. Like, he just has that.
Or he's
Not
expecting them to, right? Because you
Okay.
guys have it inside of you.
Yeah.
But you're like, why don't you see me?
Yeah, you have wisdom. You have, like, this
Yeah.
knowledge. So, I like it. It's exciting to see how that transitions
Yeah.
in your
Like, it
stages.
slowly unlocks.
Yeah.
And allowing yourself to be that person.
Yes.
That will be fun.
I know.
This
Okay.
is a good example.
Yes,
is.
Being
it totally
seen,
is.
Sharing,
Yes.
I
sharing
love
yourself.
that. How old is he?
He will be 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I love that. I really think this was a great example for you.
Yeah,
with
I like it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I know. And the other thing with 6-2s is they do have incredibly high standards. Like, they just naturally think that this is what the standard is and everyone needs to meet it. Does
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So then you always feel like you're failing because you're like, the ideal is here and I'm
Yeah.
here. What's happening?
And then the people around you think they're failing because they're like, what?
Yeah.
What do you expect me to be?
That might just be for yourself. You might just
Yeah.
have those high
Yes.
standards for yourself.
Yeah,
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
not for others, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then being 20, you're like, my life isn't figured out yet.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, calm down, dude.
Just chill out.
Oh, you have time.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, so the other thing with 6-2s, I just want to take a quick look at my notes to see. I think I hit everything. So one of the things you should do is resist. You have micromanaging tendencies as a 6-2, and you're constantly trying to improve other people.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, focus on creating your perfect life and your perfect soulmate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because for 6-2s, that's actually what's important. But then they show it more as like a nitpicking and like, it needs to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to look like this. And just let that go and just focus on like, what's your perfect life? What's your perfect soulmate?
I think that's what makes me a good marketer because I'm
true.
always looking at other people's businesses and like, fix this.
you know what?
I know
That's
how
good.
you can
You're
do
using
that.
it as a strength.
Yes.
I am.
Heck
Yes.
But then I go, oh yeah, I have a business. I should be marketing and doing like pouring
Yes.
more energy into mine before
That's
I talk
good.
to other people.
I like hearing you use that as a taboo and using it as a strength.
Yeah, I do
That's sick.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great self-insight.
Yes.
Yes.
That I just realized.
It's so good.
That's good. Oh, something I missed about manifesting generators is the way you manifest is by responding. So I told you whatever you say yes to is what you get, but I didn't finish that sentence. So whatever opportunities come to you, they're coming because you've said yes to something similar. So if things are coming that you don't like, the way you respond, like, so Ra Aruhu is who created human design or who discovered human design. And he said generators and mansions are the luckiest beings. All they have to do is swipe left or swipe right to whatever it is that they want. But they overthink it and make it harder than it needs to be. So we have this like super great gift of just being able to be like, next, like out of a catalog. But then we have our people pleasing and all of our other stuff on top of that. And we just say yes and go, why do I keep getting this? Like, why does it keep showing up like this? So that's how you manifest.
Okay, because it also forms your personality. Like,
Yeah.
it, like, once I'll say, oh, yes to a hike, and then all of a sudden 3 people are inviting me to go hiking because I posted a photo of it or I talked about it.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know, things like that where it's just like people
That's
see your
exactly
personality
it.
and see
Yes.
what you like, and then they'll be like, oh, I like that too. Come with me. And I'm like, trying to say yes to more good things leads to more good things.
Absolutely. And that's exactly right for you. So what you did by posting the hike is you showed the world, this is what I want more of. You showed the universe, this is what I want more of. And so more opportunity of doing that. You like physically, literally did your manifesting style.
Yes.
And it worked instantly.
On the opposite side of that, if I if I lowball myself and underprice myself for an offer, all of a sudden all these lower bids come in, and I get worse clients that have less of a budget.
To tell you.
So
Yes.
It's good.
Yes. No, that's good self-awareness. Yeah. I love that. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
I love it. Also, the way you know you're on track is if satisfaction is how you know you're doing well and that you're on track, and frustration is how you know you're slipping off track. Now, there is a caveat because we do have frustration right before we level up. So if it's frustration because you're doing the work and you're almost there and it's just frustrating because you're not there yet, that's not off track. That's just like normal growth.
Part of the process.
But if you're like feeling frustrated and you're not doing the work, that's telling you like you're off your path, you're out of your design.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So your purpose is to share and spread information out of your deep care for others. So you have 2 emotional channels and then actually a 3rd emotional channel, which makes you very like deep and you care deeply. Yeah. Right?
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. So let me jump into that and then I'll go back to your purpose.
Okay.
So we're both emotionals also.
Nice.
But you have one that we have. So we have the pattern emotion, which is what you have. So what that means is it goes in cycles. So if you have like a breakdown or a meltdown or just something out of character for you, write it down what day it is. The next one's going to be however many days. And I can guarantee the next one's going to be the same amount of days as the one before. Does that make sense?
It has nothing to do with your cycle.
So some of us have it, but it's also your emotional pattern. So mine actually does land right in my cycle. I don't know. Does yours?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe. I know. Like, but it's like we're usually all emotional right before our cycle, right? So it's the big meltdowns, the big like, it's like all of a sudden you just freak out for no reason and you're like, where'd that go? Things you can't explain away. We're like, if you're overworked and you're exhausted and you have so much going on, you have a meltdown, like we can explain what happened there, right?
Exactly.
But if you're like, I was having such a good day and I just freaked out, like that's your cycle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just curious how these like two things collide because I feel like for women they would sometimes.
No, they totally do.
That's
and it's
cool.
understanding the difference between we know this is going to happen and what the heck was that?
Yes.
Because the what the heck is that, that's your emotional pattern.
Okay.
Write that down. The next what the heck was that will be the same amount of time in between.
Okay. Interesting.
And it's nice to know because then you can baby yourself. If you know yours is every 75 days, then at day 72, you're going to be like, okay, I have 3 days till crazy happens, right? Like...
the quarterly meltdown.
Okay. Whatever your cycle is. And it doesn't have to be insane. It's just something that's like, what was that? Like, that? Why did... Yeah. I don't even feel bad.
We talked about this, and it was... I think the analogy we used was like the expression, like, or your response doesn't match the circumstance.
Yes. So it's like crying over spilled milk.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just maybe a little bit out of character. You're like, whoa, like... You kind of feel like, whoa. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah, I never cry, and then when I do, it's over something small. And
yes,
I'm
that's
like,
it.
Because it built up.
Yes.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Hello?
That's exactly it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now you have, it is. Well, it's good to know because when it happens, you kind of feel crazy. Like,
yes, I do.
Why did I just get that mad or upset or sad about that?
Yeah.
What just happened?
That does happen.
But that's our pattern cycle.
Okay.
So then you have another emotional one, and it's called up, 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 down. So basically, you'll be like going through life going like, I'm doing this. Like, whoa, I'm so good. Like going up the hill. Like, I am mastering life. And then you'll be at the top, and all of a sudden you'll just, bam!
Love it.
And you'll be like, my life is a mess. I've done nothing. Like, everything I ever thought I did was wrong. Can you identify?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay,
Yep.
okay. So that's
Definitely.
also part of your emotional cycle.
Okay.
So it's not true. None of that's true.
Yeah.
It's just how you deal with emotions.
Okay.
So when you have your big fall, remind yourself like, okay, this isn't true. I was just at the top.
Every 3 months, I want to quit my business.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
There you go. And that could be also your pattern cycle. It might be 3 months. Yeah.
I have quarterly breakdowns.
That totally is they probably coincide too. It's probably like, this is my cycle, and then in between you're like, yay, up, and then, ah!
Yeah.
But when you know it's that, and you're on top of the world, just know, like, the crash is coming.
Yeah.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's just my emotional cycle.
Adding it to my planner.
Yes.
Breakdown.
Yes. Breakdown coming.
Breakdown incoming.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you know that, then when you start going, I've wasted my life, like, you can say, no, I haven't.
No, calm down.
This is the up, down, you know?
Okay. This is the stars.
Yeah,
Let
it's the
them
big
pass.
fall.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And that's all it is.
My shooting star moment.
Yes. And
I'm
it's
fine with
just...
that.
It's just your emotional cycle. But
Okay.
you're not crazy. There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't not do everything you were supposed to. It's just how you deal with emotions and how you're designed to deal with emotions.
Oh.
And it's actually perfect.
Checked for bipolar one time, and I don't have it. But I was like, why?
Yes.
What are these ups and downs?
I convinced my
How
doctor.
many women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably so many.
Hashtag women's health.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, what's
Don't get me
happening?
started.
When I was 19, I convinced my doctor at the time that I was bipolar because I read an article in some stupid magazine that was like, if you have these symptoms, you might be bipolar. It was like literally a symptom that every woman like about to start a cycle goes through. And I was like, oh my God, I'm bipolar.
Oh, no.
Like, that's what's wrong with me. And so she gave me medicine and everything. I felt like I was on like psychedelic drugs. I couldn't even function. I worked at a daycare and I took the pills and I was like, I can't be in here. Like, I am not okay.
Oh no. Those meds are no joke.
And like, I just convinced her and she gave it to me. I was 19.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Same thing happened to me. It's not good. It's so easy.
It's not good.
I'm
It's
like,
too easy.
Can we have like process here?
Yeah, you're not bipolar, you're an emotional. And the thing about
That's good to
emotionals
know.
is we don't have control over our emotions. Like, have you ever I do this all the time where I get super frustrated or like in a like funk. And then I'm like, I know it's ridiculous, but I can't talk myself out of it. Like, I can't, like, I'm just sitting there like, just get over it. Just move past it. And I'm like, I can't.
Yes.
I'm so mad. Like,
How did your voice go that deep?
I have all the octaves.
That was awesome. That was
Okay. Okay, so back to your purpose. So you're here to share and spread information out of your deep care for others. And the way you live your purpose is through using your top 4 gifts. Your number 1 gift for you is the need to have revelations. And people who have this, especially as their number 1 gift, they love like the esoteric and the mystical, and like they feel very connected to the world when they're like understanding those realms. Does that track for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been interested. I don't know a lot about
That's
that sort
okay.
of thing, but I've always been interested.
Yeah.
Like, I love hippie stuff. Like, that's where I really resonate, and I like learning about different things like that.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's because of your number 1 gift.
Oh.
So when you learn things in that area, or like when you hang out with us, when you come to the crystal shop, when you do readings, when you're like exposed to that kind of energy, it really fuels that gift for you.
Okay.
And then as you get older, sharing what you learn with other people will really help push that gift, because you're here to share and spread information out of love for others. So if you're learning, which you do this with social media too, you teach other people how to build their social media.
Yeah.
That's how I met her. She was a client in the salon, and I was like, I don't know how to do social media.
I wonder, listening to you say that if maybe that could translate into her seeing what others can't easily see in their business.
Yes.
I wonder if that's maybe how that translates for you sometimes.
Absolutely.
If you're not, always in that realm, that maybe that's, you can see what others can't. Like
Maybe,
the hidden realm in business or
yes.
social
Well,
media.
and that's why you're looking at other people's businesses going, change that, do that, change that. That's your gift.
That's a cool gift.
Yeah. I mean,
really
in all honesty, when it's your first gift like that, I would almost use that as part of your business model. If you see someone's business and you're like, God, I can fix that for you, reach out to them.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's part of who
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you share your gifts with the world, you reap the benefit of it. So if you're not sharing it and you're seeing something that could help someone and you're not saying something because you're like, well, who am I to say? Or I don't want to rub them the wrong way or whatever. Like, this is you literally being given permission, not even permission, being called to
That's good.
help other people do it the right way.
Oh.
And do it in a way that will help for them. Because you're doing it because you see how they can improve. You're not doing it to be like, idiot, you know?
No. I'm like, let me help you make money.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, I would absolutely do that.
That's interesting. Yeah, that aligns. My New Year's resolution, one of them is to hear no more. And so being brave and asking, like, can I help you with this? Can you hire me for this? Can I have this opportunity? I'm trying to do that more.
It's not a resolution, honey. It's your calling.
Okay, that's why it feels aligned.
Yes.
Yeah, it's felt so scary, but, like, fun.
Yes. Well, my favorite quote, or one of my favorites, but if you ask the salon, my favorite quote, it's success lives outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think get out of your comfort zone and live your gifts.
This is out of my comfort zone. I reached out because of your post. I was like,
so proud of you.
I was like, do I qualify for this? I was like, you can say no. Like, I don't know. Yeah, so.
I know, she's like, do I qualify? I'm like, do you have a birth chart?
Did you?
I qualify?
Were you born?
Were you born? Can we help you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
funny.
your second gift is really cool. Actually, Cal has this one too. It's gift 22, and it's grace and charm. And it's
Yes.
no, that's
Full
it.
flex.
That's it. So you can literally pull up all the sparkle and the shine and generators and manifesting generators, when we're in our flow and we're overflowing with that good energy, we literally create like this juicy, sparkly, like addictive, like energy around us that people want more of. And then on top of it, you have this grace and charm to like show it. Now, the thing that's hard with this is everyone's watching you going, gosh, it's so easy for her. And you're going, are you kidding me? Do you know what I had to do to know this and do this? And like, but to other people, you look like you're just like
you got it all together.
gracefully going through the world.
Yeah,
But hey, that's okay.
funny.
I wouldn't mind having that mask.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't, but I wouldn't mind having it.
I love that. Yeah. I always talk about people like, hey, you should post on social media more, like, because that's my job. And sometimes I do it, and I'm like, this is scary. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. And
Good
then
job.
people are like, how do you, like, how? And I'm like, you just have to do it.
You just have to go.
You just have to do it.
Just jump in.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay,
Well, you're
that's
literally
cool.
living your gifts when you're doing that.
Okay, that's why it feels aligned.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So then your third most important gift, you have lots of gifts. So all these little circles in here.
You do.
You do. So all these that are purpley blue, those are all gifts that you have consistent energy to. But we don't go over every single one of them in a reading because it's just too much for people
Too
to
many
hold on to.
compliments for
Yeah.
one day.
We already overread. Like
Yeah.
like I've said before, like most readers will give you like your energy type, your profile for your personality, and then they'll really dive deep into those two things and how to respond and how to manifest. But because I love information and because we have just been like eating it up and like putting it out there, we're like, we'll just do your whole thing.
Okay.
You can go deeper. We think this is as deep as you can go without totally making someone be like, what? Where do I even start?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if it feels like a lot, just always go back to aligning with your energy type, understanding your personality profile, and then you can look at like your purpose, and then just go from there.
Okay.
Okay, so number 3 is you have a noticeable voice, and that means you have a way of speaking or explaining that lots of different people can understand. So like if Bri and I had different like ways, like maybe she's a visual learner and I'm like a audible learner, you could speak to both of us in a way that we both could understand.
And that's why I like to make YouTube videos.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
And
I've
then
been told that I have a good speaking voice. I don't see it, but
hey,
I'll
it's
go
one of your
with
gifts.
Yeah, I'll go
One
with
of
it,
your
I
gifts.
guess.
And remember, gifts are meant to be shared. So if you don't share them, you don't get to reap the benefits. It takes you off your alignment. So
Okay.
share these things.
Okay,
Yes.
I will.
And then your fourth most important is, so this is cool. So having it as your top 4 can make it kind of a heavy one, but you probably have a million ideas running through your head all the time.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you sometimes hold on to them like, well, I don't want to say anything because I don't want someone else to steal it, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. So they're meant for other people. If you get an idea and you're not going to run with it, tell people because you're channeling it for other people. For yourself too, but also for other people. So if you get an idea and you're like, oh, that's mine, I'm doing that, you go for it. But if you just have like all these ideas, like write them down, get them out of your head so they don't overwhelm you. and then share them.
Okay. Yeah,
Very
I do that
Tesla.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that. Yeah. I'll like voice memo people and be like, "Hey, I just was walking in the store today. I saw this. You should make a post about this. It would be great."
She's living her gift. She's living her
Really
design.
are.
I
At a young
don't
age, which
often,
is
but-
impressive.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I try. But that is cool that I've only done that a couple times, but knowing that it's
Do
maybe
it all the
part
time
of my
then, yeah.
personality,
Do it all
I
the
can
time.
Do it all the time. Every day.
I
Your
feel
life
weird
now.
giving like advice to people randomly sometimes, but usually it's received well. Usually people are
Well, it's received well because you're supposed to be doing it.
okay.
Yeah.
I do it in a polite way.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
trying to. So some people have lines that are meant to trigger people
Yeah.
to get them to change, which that's when people give advice that feels like it's like unwarranted or like I didn't ask for it, leave me alone. You don't
Yeah.
have any of those lines. So whatever you say is truly out of love and out of helping someone, and it will be taken that way.
Okay. That is good to know. I am quiet often, so I don't
Speak
say
up.
stuff, so I'm working on speaking up
Yeah.
when I have that idea because it's always received well.
Yes, and just think now every time you go to push it down, be like, uh-oh, I'm not doing what the universe, like the universe gave me that to give that person and
Yeah.
I'm not giving it.
Okay.
Yeah, give it.
Okay. My throat chakra is begging.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I learned something today.
Yeah, go.
So I was going through and I was like, transpersonal karma is always so confusing to me. I don't know why. I've like looked at it a million times, but it's like hard for me to understand it. So what I was taught is that transpersonal karma is if the first number in your profile is bigger. So like Bri's a 5-1, so that would be transpersonal. 6-2, transpersonal. Mine's a 4-6, so it's smaller, so it's personal karma. That's not what it is. That is how you decide the destiny karma. So our actual destinies are transpersonal or personal. And transpersonal just means with other people. I actually took some notes on it because I really wanted to like get it out there. So it's about other people. Your soul lesson and the growth is worked out through other people when you have transpersonal. You trigger other people's growth. You're a mirror for other people and you model a new way of doing things. And then you don't do the work alone. So it makes sense to me for you because you're always like, I just want to like get everyone together and figure it out. Like it's not like a like you like working in a group and like
I really
come
do.
yeah. And so the 4-6 is personal destiny number. So it's all about me and a personal like a lot of my revelations come like alone. And those people are obsessed with self-mastery. That's totally me. Like self-learning, like trying to figure everything out, but the 4-6 itself, so it's if you have a 5 or a 6 in your number, then you are transpersonal karma. So my karma gets worked out through helping other people, working through other people.
Got it.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
like, that's so interesting. But what I was reading about is like a lot of times teachers will just like dumb it down into one. But I was like, I don't want the wrong information. So I'm glad that we separated it.
And the karma can be good, right? Like you're talking
Yeah,
good
it's
karma.
like, think of it as like life lessons.
Okay.
Like the lessons we came. It's not karma like you did something bad and now you have to
Yeah.
come deal with it. It's like you have lessons to learn. And for people, for all three of us, for our karma is transpersonal. So we are supposed to work out lessons through other people through our relationships. Like a lot of times our relationships are fated. Like they're supposed to come the way that they did. Like the people come into our life so that we can change them or they can change us for the good. So I thought that was really interesting.
You know, a couple things that I am thinking when you're saying that is one, some of the biggest evolution that you experience in this life, if your number is bigger, your first number is bigger than your second, is through relationships. That's what it's saying?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
I've seen that in my own life. And then I also wonder if people who have a bigger number first, like where their stellium is in their natal chart.
That is
Because
interesting.
bigger number is your like lesson, your karma.
Yes.
So
Well, no, so that's how I taught you because that's how I was taught.
okay.
But that's actually your destiny. So now we're saying anyone with a 5 or 6 is that. So if they have a 5 or a 6 anywhere in their profile.
Regardless if it's
what the
in
order
the
is.
beginning or the second.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What's stellium?
when you have like 3 or more planets, sorry, I was covering my mouth, 3 or more planets in one particular house.
Oh.
Heavy on the
In your
lesson
natal chart.
or
Okay.
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, so 5 and 6, if you have that.
And my stellium's in my
In
8th
first-
house.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which is not very external.
No, it's not. Which makes sense because my destiny, so your guys' destiny and your karma are both transpersonal. Mine's both. So my destiny is personal, which gives me the obsession with self-mastery. But then my karma is transpersonal, which is like, go share it. Go work it
Okay.
out in relationships.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we might have to dig more into it and do like a
it's-
whole series on
I'm
it.
trying to like make it make sense a little bit. It's a lot.
I just remember so many times being like, explain transpersonal to me in a better way. Like, I don't understand this. I understood it was about other people. I just didn't understand, like, in real time, like, what that actually meant. But it's
Okay.
like your lessons are learned through your relationships and through interaction with others rather than in solitude.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
That was
vouch
a
for
good
that.
conclusion because I was
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I know there was so much going through my head when I was figuring it out. It was like an
Well,
aha.
it's meaty.
Yeah.
It's meaty and there's more to it than just
Yes.
what was said. So, but I like you putting it into something that is easily swallowable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess for you, if I'm telling you in your chart, your destiny and your personal karma, so your lessons that you're here to learn, are all about your relationships and other people. So you don't have to like sit alone and try and figure it out. Like get together with people. Like
Yes.
have
Community.
relationships. Yeah, community.
that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need that. That's why I love networking groups
Yeah.
Yeah.
and social things.
Yeah.
And I cannot be in my office and come up with ideas. Like, even when I come up with ideas creatively, it's always based on someone else. Like,
I like
this would
it.
help this person.
I love
this
that.
would help this person. Let me just make this piece of content just for this one person, but don't, like, say their name. Just be like, this is for
No, I
your
love that.
situation. Like, I'll help you out with it. Or,
That is a great way that would
stuff
show
like
up.
that.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, and I didn't understand how mine wasn't about other people because I was like, all I want to do is like, I hate being alone. I don't need alone
Yeah.
time. Like, I'm all about being around people and whatever.
Yeah, you love building villages. Like, you're
Yes.
such a community
Yes.
center. It's
But
so
I
you.
do like to lock myself in a room and watch 10,000 classes and see 12 coaches a week and like really like self-master on like in solitude. So I was like, that makes sense that would be destiny. But then my karma, my lessons are about people. Like,
Well, I
that
feel
was
like
such a-
you
Yeah.
have a position where you fill so many people's cups. Like, you probably have like 100+ people around you. You fill their cups every day, so you need that alone time to fill your massive cup up, like big old Stanley jug.
Right.
That's
I
your
know.
cup,
Right? I know. There it is. Aw. I love that. Yeah. So I hope that was helpful. We'll do more on it later because I do think it is meaty and it's
Yeah.
something we could dive into.
Okay.
But I just wanted to share my aha because
Yeah,
I was
I
like
like it.
so excited about it. I was like, wait, I get it.
Epiphany.
Yes.
That's cool.
Okay. So let's see, where else do I want to go with you? Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is her chart. And if you look, the centers that are all white and don't have any color in them, both the head center and the ajna. So this can make you feel like you have racing thoughts, like you can never shut your brain off, like you might overthink a lot, mental
Yes, very
exhaustion.
anxious.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm just saying the
Yes.
negative sides, but I'm going to tell you the positive because
Okay.
there is both. There's never anything bad in your chart, ever.
Okay.
Everything about you is perfect. It's just understanding how to like work with it.
Love it.
So that happens because anywhere that we're white in our chart, it's where we're open to everyone else. So everyone else's energy, everyone else's thoughts. You're literally picking up other people's questions. So if I'm sitting next to you thinking like, what's the meaning of life? All of a sudden you're like, what is the meaning of life? Like, and so then you're asking questions that you don't even really care about because you're just absorbing them. And so you can always ask if you start feeling like your thoughts are racing or like you're overexhausted, like mentally, like, are these even my questions? Are these even my thoughts? Do I even need to know this? And the positive side is that you can get mental clarity for others really easily, which falls into what you said about her helping other people's businesses too. Like just helping them get clarity on like what it is that, because for people that have it colored in, they have consistent energy to their own, but they're not absorbing it from everywhere. You're absorbing it from everywhere and you can get very clear for someone else. You mirror it back. And then you have wisdom without attachment, which is really cool because there's no judgment in it. So that's why you probably land so well when you tell people what they need to do, because you don't have judgment towards what they're doing. You just are like, oh, this is very clear to me that this would help you.
That makes sense, yeah. I don't judge people for doing their dreams and stuff. I think it's super cool when people are doing their own thing. So.
That's that.
Okay.
I love that.
I thought everyone was like that.
No, we're all very different. And you also recognize patterns on almost like a genius level when you have this. And so I just took another Tony Robbins class because obsessed. But the whole thing was about if you could master patterns, you can like master life. Because what we do is we fall into the same pattern or cycle and then we repeat the lesson again and again and again. But when someone can identify the pattern and then utilize it in a way that's helpful, is that making sense?
It's reminding me of the quote where people say life will give you a lesson. If you don't learn it the first time, it'll throw it at you again and again and again. Is that kind of...
Yes, and some people can't see the pattern. Like, they just keep going and going, how did I just date the same guy with 6 different guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how did I just have the same job in 6 different places? It's because they're relearning a lesson.
Yeah, there's something internal you need to figure out.
You can spot patterns like that.
I can't. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And that's a positive thing of this. So, and you can spot it in other
true.
people, so you can help people break cycles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do too.
Yeah. I think I always... I've learned a lot of different lessons, so I'll say that.
Good, you're doing good then.
Okay. That's good.
That's what we're here to do. It evolves our soul, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so the other place that you have an open center is your ego center. So 70% of the world has their ego center, which is this tiny guy right here, white. And what that means is you don't have consistent willpower. That's not a bad thing before you get mad.
She's like, wait.
What?
I'm still talking.
But what it means is willpower is not a tool you're meant to use. Mm-hmm. So when you're trying to use willpower or you're trying to do something, you're like, I have no willpower. I'm just like so bad at this. It's because you're not even supposed to do it. Like, it's not a tool that you're meant to use. You're meant to like flow. So it's the same way as up here. So it's just like being in the flow. And when this is open, you're supposed to rest. If you have like a down day and you just want to watch Netflix, as long as you're not sitting there going, oh, I'm so lazy, then you're in alignment.
Okay.
If you can just sit there and rest and go, this is what I'm supposed to do today.
Yeah.
Then you can actually get like, it's your time to get clarity. So her and I actually have it colored in. So we're always like, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
But both of our guys don't. So if we didn't understand this, we'd be like, why are they so lazy? But really, it's just that we have consistent, and energy is different than willpower because you have consistent energy.
Okay.
It's just motivation. Like ours is always like, go, go, go.
Yeah.
You're supposed to sit back and go, I'm just going to chill today. Because when you're not judging yourself and you can do it without judgment, you get downloads. It's like your quiet time is how the universe has time to like give you the like next step or the next thing.
Yes, I resonate with that because a lot of times I rest and then I realize I'm not actually resting because I'm sitting and then stressed that I'm not being productive.
Yes.
So lately I've been trying to reframe that and be like, I have this many hours to rest and then I will move on to something else. But there's no point in resting if you're going to be, you know, freaking out the whole time.
And what every single person needs to know that has an open or white ego center is that you will always get enough motivation to do what you're supposed to do. It will always come. But the time that you're low is the time that you're supposed to be getting clear. But you can't get clear if you're judging yourself. So, yes.
I will keep that in mind.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now when it happens, just be like, oh, yay, I'm going to get clear on what to do with all that motivation that's coming.
Yeah, because usually after I have a legit rest time, I feel so much more energized.
Yes.
And as long as I don't doom scroll in my rest time.
Yes.
As long as it's productive rest time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and do whatever you want. If you want.
Yeah.
Because you're in social media. And I had to reframe this for myself, too, because I'm trying to build an online business as well.
You are.
And you have to be on social media talking to your people.
Yeah.
And I was thinking if I'm on social media that I'm wasting time, but it's like you have to do research. You have to be able, so there's a time for it, you know?
There is a productive way to use it, but sometimes doom scrolling for hours is not. I feel like Where am I? Like,
what happened?
What just happened? So yes, I agree. There's productive. Yeah, I have to be on it and know what's going on without being distracted and going down something unproductive. Even watching a show is more productive sometimes. Yeah. So it depends on what you're consuming.
Well, if it's how you relax, go for it. Just don't judge it.
Yeah, TV shows is how I relax usually.
Perfect.
And so sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so lazy. I could be doing other things. But
rest without guilt. That's
I will
your
rest
thing.
without guilt this year.
And I wrote it on here for you so that you would know it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting this in my office.
Now, this is also where I was going to tell you, you can't undercharge.
Yeah.
Because people who have this one open, they think because they're not doing as much work that they shouldn't get paid as much. You want to get paid for your results, not your effort.
Yeah.
We all should. But the thing is her and I are going to be like, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And it's going to look like a lot. And you're going to be like, well, I can't charge what they're charging because I'm only going to do this.
Yeah.
But your results are still going to be just as good. You're getting paid for your results, not your effort.
Yeah, pay for the work, not the time as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why people who are in my industry sometimes fall into the hourly category, which I do sometimes, but sometimes it's not hourly. Like, hourly is not motivating for me all the time. It's like, no, I'd rather just work until this project's complete and then get paid for the results.
Because you'll always get the motivation you need for what you need to do.
Yes.
But don't get paid for the work. Get paid for the results.
Yes.
I can get you these results, and for these results, I charge this.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm working to reframe because it's hard.
Yeah. No, it is hard.
It's very hard.
When it's hard when you don't understand it, because if you can get me the same results as someone else can who's giving me 25 steps and you can give me 2 steps, I want to work with you.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Right?
Least work for the client is usually the best.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. We already talked about your cycles. Okay, your environment is narrow valleys. So what that means, well, let's start with digestion. Your digestion is buzzing atmosphere. So you're someone who it's totally energetically correct for you to eat on the go, to eat in a busy restaurant, to eat with a group of friends. That's how your system knows, like, kick on, let's go.
Interesting.
I have the opposite. It sucks. I have to sit in silence.
I heard you say that.
I hate mine. I'm like, I never want to be in a silent room.
That is, I couldn't. I do like peaceful for eating because I get anxious if I'm overstimulated. Like, I can't listen to rap music and eat. Like, what? Like, I will get so overstimulated. But I do like watching a little video while I eat. Like, something like that, or just chatting with a couple people. Yeah. That's good for me.
And even eating, like, in your car is fine.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, like, sit and relax. Like, your system, you have a slower system because you have this right-facing arrow, which means your body takes time to digest. So you probably don't feel the need to eat multiple times a day. You probably get pretty, like, full, and then it lasts a long time. Yeah. But when you're in a buzzing environment, it helps it start going.
Okay. Yeah, I eat a lot of protein bars on the go. So
there you go. And then narrow valleys is the next thing. So when you master your digestion, you move to your environment. Narrow valleys is like a contained, familiar, local, like a routine-based environment. So you do really good in places like if you go to the same coffee shop to work, like that's really good for you. A place that's like, you know it, you can navigate it in your mind, you know where everything is. Yeah. That's where you do your best work.
Really? Is the same place like every day?
It doesn't have to be the same place. No. Just it has to be like feel same good vibe. To you. It has to feel like like I feel like I know this place.
Yeah,
like
coffee
I feel
shops
like,
are my place.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Starbucks. I love going to Starbucks for working and chilling. That's my favorite. So,
that's perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
And then, I'm going to do your channels, and then we're going to dive into a little of your natal chart. Cool. Okay, so you have 5 channels. The channels are the places where 2 gifts meet. So it makes a whole line through it. Okay. So if you're looking at your chart, it's where 2 gifts come together and make a full line. So you have 5. So all it means is, remember, you have all these gifts. You have these really high gifts that need to be used. But then you have these channels that connect together and kind of give you a little more emphasis on making sure you do something with them. Okay, so your first one is you're sensitive to the spiritual needs of your people. Like your tribe, your friend group, whatever it is, like you know what they need and what would help them feel better. Do you feel like that?
Sometimes, yeah. Close circle. Close circle, I do, yeah.
You have like an almost intuitive knowing of what they need, like on a spiritual level, not even just like a pillow or a glass of water. It's like, Oh, they really need like a hug.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I could see that, yeah.
And then you have 3041, and this one's cool because anyone who has gift 41, anytime you're being creative, you're connecting to like source. So, or divine energy, whatever you're connected to.
Okay.
God, if that's your, like, whatever it is, but you're
Yeah.
connecting to a higher power when you're being creative.
Okay.
And then when you have it connected in a full channel like that, it's like you feel connected. So you're supposed to show up in the world with everyone you know when you have a 41 in a creative way. So the more, what do you like doing that's creative?
Journaling, painting, graphic design.
A lot. Okay.
Video.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Like,
Okay,
a lot.
good. So that,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll tell people, and they'll be like, I don't know. I don't like anything creative. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
cook,
creative
like,
is so diverse.
It really
creative
is.
is not you're a painter. It can
no,
be.
it
but
can be, yeah.
Yeah.
You are literally a creator.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Okay.
what
You are,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I think there's a weird taboo around being a creative.
Yeah.
Very 80s
No, I agree.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's not what it is.
No.
Yeah.
Tesla was a creator because he channeled ideas, and that's sort of what she's telling you is you're channeling and doing
Yes.
all these things.
When
So
you're being
are-
creative, you're channeling. Yes.
Oh, are some people's math like based or
There isn't like a math gift, but there
Yeah.
is like more logical gifts.
like analytic? Okay,
Yes.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, interesting.
Yours is very like when you're creating, so if you're painting, if you're creating content,
yeah,
if you're doing anything creative, you're like flowing information into yourself.
that is so true. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then you have 2212, which this is the performer. So you move through life. See, this is part of that graceful charm one I wish I had. you move.
do.
I don't have it. You move through life in a fun and dramatic way, and that's how people are attracted to you.
Oh.
Right? And you know, the 22 is also kind of like a celebrity. Like, it's like people are
Okay.
watching what you're doing. They're interested in what you're doing. And they're kind of like, now what is she doing? Now what is she up to? Like, you just move in a way that people are like, I want to know what she's doing.
Nice.
Right? Right. Nice.
I'll take that, I guess.
Yes. Okay, and then 515 is creating flow. So you help others get
you.
back in their flow, but only once you've created flow in your own life. So, like you just said, like you feel like you're getting back in your flow, you're
Yeah.
getting your drive, you're doing everything. As you really feel in the flow, you'll be able to help other people get in theirs.
Okay.
Get out of their funk, get into the flow.
Yeah, because I know when I don't fill up my situation first, I don't know how to help other people.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's also like confidence. Like
Yes.
if I can't do my own thing first, then I don't have the confidence
Yeah.
to help someone else. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay, and then your last one is a little bit rare. It's 5710.
Ooh.
And it's right. And it's everything you're ever going to need is right in this moment. So when you're really able to be present, you're honoring that gift.
Okay.
So when you honor your intuition, your behavior naturally aligns with self-love and survival. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot because
Yeah.
I do live in the future a lot or the past a lot, and I've
Yeah.
been trying to figure out like
Get in the
I
present.
have what I have like right now.
Yes.
Like calm down. Don't,
Yes.
Just chill.
You do.
Like,
It's always in the moment.
Yeah, I just saved a quote like that I found. So
That's
that
good.
is
It was
I really-
resonating,
Tracking.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
Okay, Astro. So she's a Virgo, 9th house sun.
Ooh.
She's a Sag rising.
Okay.
And her Chiron is next to her Sag rising.
Okay.
And then her Leo moon in the 8th house
Okay.
with Venus conjunct.
All right.
And then she has her North Node in Cancer in her 7th house and Jupiter's in her 7th house. So relationships are super important to you because Jupiter expands things and the 7th house is your relationship house. But yeah.
I'm surprised she doesn't have Aquarius. What is her Mars in her?
Her Mars was
Venus?
in Capricorn in her 1st house.
Ooh.
And her Venus was next to her moon in Leo in her 8th house.
Your Mars is in Capricorn in your 1st house? That's sick.
Okay.
I like that. I mean, Mars in Capricorn says Saturn is going to make you put in the work, and you have a lot of teacher quality,
Interesting.
right? So,
Okay.
like, when you're talking about, when I hear you say, like, I want to make sure I'm doing it first before I'm telling other people,
Yeah.
that means you have a sense of discipline. That means you have certain like morals of I have to be what I am asking other people to embody.
Yeah, or
That's
it doesn't
sick.
feel right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love that. And it's late bloomer energy sometimes. So that means that you're going to do the work and climb the ladder, and sometimes we don't see the results till we're 30.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll be like smooth sailing from there. So right now you're building and growing and like maybe hustling a little more than other people your age.
Probably.
Or in your circle.
Probably.
I've been told
and people
that.
probably see you as driven because
Yeah.
it's your, first house. So I love that. I love where everyone has Saturn.
Yeah.
So it's like, where are you doing the real work to get the results?
That is interesting. Yeah. I'm told I have a lot of Leo qualities, so people are usually surprised I'm not Leo, but then it is.
It's your moon.
So it's your moon. I'm like, I love
Which
that.
is your inner self, too, how you feel.
Yeah.
And it's next to your Venus, so it's also how you feel loved.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cute.
Yeah. And then your Chiron was in Sag, too. So Chiron is the wounded healer. It's like something we struggle with all of our life, but when we understand it, we can use it to our advantage and we can heal it. But it's like always a constant lesson underneath there. Okay. So yours being in Sag, it's the wound of belief. It's like believing in the higher power, believing that the universe is actually protecting you, or God's protecting you, or like that there's actually something more that's like helping make your life go. I know. Hello. They're moving furniture or something up there.
Awesome timing. Okay.
Does that resonate with you?
I think so.
It's okay if it doesn't.
I think it does. I don't know much about all of the planets and stuff.
No, that's fine.
But it's cool to learn.
Yeah, it's a lot of times people who have it, Chiron and Sag, they feel a little bit slighted by the universe or God. Like something happened where they're like, really? You're not going to be there for me? You're not going to fix that? Like, are you kidding me? Does that resonate?
No,
okay.
I always am like, there's
her
a reason.
Her sun is in the ninth house.
I'm like, there's a reason.
Sag, so she's a what sun?
She's a Virgo.
Virgo sun with a flavor of Sag.
Yeah. And then her south node, which is also all the energy that you bring in with you, is Capricorn. So she has a bunch of Capricorn energy too.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you're here to unlearn the negative traits of Capricorn and learn the positive traits of Cancer, which I really feel like you're such a lovey, like, she has like a Cancer energy inside of her too.
It's
deep
in there.
Which is probably why you have all that emotional stuff.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't even totally resonate with you now, but eventually you're going to be like, there it is. It's really fun to do this when you're young because you know it's coming. Like once we talk to people over 30, they're usually like, did that.
Yeah.
Yep. But even 35, 40 for sure. But when we're talking to people in their 20s and their teens, which we actually do a lot, sometimes they're like, what? Like, that doesn't resonate. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's coming.
And it's just like how it's going to show up for you doesn't have to be the way we say it is, but it's just interesting that'll be a piece of your life.
I agree. And it's super cool because there's just little pieces where I know they're blooming or growing or the seeds are there. And I'm like, I'm very impatient. And I just am so excited to fully mature, I guess, and be an adult.
Yes. You're doing it.
Adult, so
you are doing it.
It is cool to see personality traits and how they like mush together.
Yeah. You have a cool, all charts are amazing, but this is really cool and it really lines up with what you're already doing. And that's huge at your age.
I do feel pretty aligned with purpose and that is super special. So that's cool.
Like it.
I appreciate all this work you did for me.
Of course.
And you get to take it.
Yeah,
and,
that's
look
yours.
back on it.
It's going in my office. Like, on my board.
It's
I'm
just
like,
fun,
remember.
You know?
It is fun.
Remember who you are.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
I feel like I asked all of them.
Okay, good.
But yeah, no, I don't think so.
Is there anything we didn't touch on that you're maybe struggling with or that's going on in your life that you're like, I wish it said something about that?
I feel like you covered relationships and people pleasing and business and, I don't know, romantic relationships, anything like that would be helpful.
Yeah. So in your Venus, sorry, not your Venus, your Jupiter being in your 7th house is helpful because relationships are huge for you. Wherever Jupiter is, it's like a huge expansion. But what was the said it was what house it was in. Did I say? I didn't say what the. Oh, it's in Cancer.
Her Venus?
Her 7th house is Cancer.
Okay.
So your relationship house. So that's very like nurturing energy. But then they are the crab. They have the hard shell outside. So you could have like something that needs to be broken through.
I have walls up, so I
Yeah.
want to be more honest, more vulnerable, more.
But her Venus is in
connecting.
her 8th house in Leo.
What does that mean?
Your Venus is in your 8th house.
Very Scorpio energy. Which is also like you have to dig through.
It means that it can never be surface level for you. Like, you're always going to seek someone who's going to be willing to meet you on a level that is deeper than how much money do you make, what's your degree in, you know, it's going to have to be something that is transformational and deep.
Yeah, someone who...
It's never going to be, you know, who you know, or it's never going to be just about money or resources or...
There has to be connection and maybe
and it
someone
will
who likes
always be
personal
transformational.
development, someone who likes deep conversations.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is my boyfriend now, so.
I love that!
We click!
Well, and we can always do at another time, if we have his chart, we can tell you how you work together.
You should do that.
Yeah,
You can have them
so...
both on.
I would love that.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Because this, that I didn't really jump into, the emotional part, all I told you is that you have no control over your emotions, that the three of us don't.
Just kidding.
Hey, we feel your pain. But what I didn't tell you is emotionals, 50% of the world is emotional and 50% is non-emotional.
Okay.
So my husband's a non-emotional and then I'm an emotional. And Shane's a non? Or are you both emotional?
I think we're both.
Both. Okay. So when you have two that are different, so a non-emotional, I mean, there's a structure to all of them, but just to give an example, non-emotionals can see your side, their side, and a third like perspective immediately. Emotionals don't see that. We see our side and we're like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm not gonna listen to anything else. I'm gonna shut down.
You've seen a minute.
Yes. But if we walk away
Yeah.
and process it, usually we're like, oh, I don't even know why I cared. Like, it's so not the big deal that it was in the moment. But my husband, being a non-emotional, is like, I see it. I see your side. I see my, like, can we just deal with it? I'm like, I don't see your side.
Yeah,
like, what are you talking about?
That is not enjoyable.
No.
You're like, you're on my side.
Yes. My side's the only side. So it's cool to know what they are. Because now if you have two emotionals, like Bri and her husband, it's like, you both need to walk away. Neither one of you is going to see
if
any
you're trying
side.
to solve something in the moment.
Yes.
And it's not permission to act in however way that you feel.
Yes.
It's not permission. If you're an emotional, it's not permission to be toxic.
Right.
It just means
we're just
that
a little psycho sometimes.
you take the shame out of the feeling, and then you get to decide how you want to respond.
Yes.
Now that's a good soundbite.
We're not advocating for toxicity, okay?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love that quote.
Well, and when you know, okay, both of us are emotional, we're not going to solve this in the moment. Let's take 15 minutes and just take a breather. Right? But once you know it, it's so helpful, right?
Get over it.
Get over it.
We're going shopping.
Yes.
No.
And then, like, Danielle and her husband are both non-emotionals. So now you have two people that can see both sides. They can see a third way. They can kind of, they might actually be able to work it out in the moment because they can go, I got it. Okay, I see that. Like, no one needs to walk away and cool down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to know what he is for you to know, like, how to deal with.
Yeah, you should do a relationship.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
yeah.
do it.
People would watch that.
I know, they're fun.
Yeah.
And it's fun to do, like, when you're older, when you have kids. It's fun
Yeah.
to do with your parents. I love knowing my parents, even though I tell everyone in my family and they act like I'm insane, but I at least understand how they work and how I should talk to them or... You know, I was a psycho on Christmas because I was, like, annoyed. And I was like, you're an emotional. Just stop. Don't ruin anyone's day. Just walk away for 5 minutes.
Don't ruin anyone's day. Here we all are out here.
That's funny.
Oh,
that's funny.
Well,
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
That was really fun.
This was insightful.
Oh, do you want to tell people how they can find you?
Yeah.
On social media.
KelseyWebbMarketing.com and Kelsey Webb Marketing on Instagram.
Like
I love
Simple.
it.
Simple.
And she has a lot of gifts that she can help you with your business, your social media, if you're doing creation.
She's got
work.
the eye.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us.
This was Metaphysical Tea.
Yep. Signing off.